Toy John Ibert, aka Juanito Ibert, aka Biker John, my world Palm Wheels Retired World Bike Tour. And I am in West Houston, Texas, USA, and I'm proceeding east on Westheimer Street. Westheimer was the road that I came in on when I transited Texas in 2011 from El Paso, Texas, USA to Houston here in 2011, right after school, Portland High School. After I finished my duties for the year, I was off to cycle over here. I was cycling to Houston from El Paso, Texas, USA, because my most favorite #1 son was living here in Houston, working for TMS. I think that's the name of it. Computer system here in Houston. As soon as when he graduated from college, he got a contract. And then after visiting here for a weekend, I then turned east. I actually went north a little bit because I went up to Austin to see my most favorite #1 daughter, who was then working in college. Okay, it's finishing up her schooling in college. Okay, this is going well. I'm passing some familiar businesses: Hobby Lobby, Goodwill, Schlotsky's, some ski sport. It's good. It's great. Now wait. And I am enjoying some rather tepid ambient temperature Houston water. Won't kill me. Straight out of the tap, but it's like Austin water. Just about any, so far, all the water I've had in East Texas is just terrible tasting. Hardly compares to the great water of El Paso, Texas, USA. El Paso Water Utilities does such a great job taking care of that water, making it very palatable. This will keep me alive. That's about all I can say. But I am, along with my much better half, we are relocated temporarily here in Houston, Texas, USA, to help out with family. And and of course I had to bring my Franken bike. And it's a Franken bike because it is an amalgamation of several different bicycle components. First and foremost, fantastic cruise bike, and I'm on a T50E frame set, which has the drop bars from my first fantastic cruise bike, which was the S40, which I got, oh gosh, it was a great machine, 3.5 years, over 15,000 miles, 24,000 clicks, until I finally wore it out, which started from the get-go because I found out after several months of disappointment, couldn't understand that I had aged out. Aging out meaning that my muscles simply were just aging out. A lot closer to the end than the beginning. See people rushing to make the bus, good. But so it wasn't. It was. I retired after 28 great years in the world-class Isleta Independent School District in the classroom, and it was. Then on the 31st of December 2017. January and February, I pedaled my beloved double vision over to see my good friend Doug Antrim in falls, gravel falls. Sand falls. No, I don't. But it's Grand Falls, Texas. I think it is Grand Falls, Texas. And Doug and I were great cycling mates. He was my number one person following me and helping me out as I stumbled my way through being well, I'm not an internet sensation by any means, but I do love to travel, and whether I do it by bicycle or walking, or gimp walking in this case, or motor car, or aeroplane, or train, or bus, no difference. But I do love to travel, and so he was helping out, making my postings more interesting and legible and understandable. And I'm so glad I made it a point to cycle over to his Grand Falls, Texas, to his home that he was sharing with his one of his stepdaughters, Stephanie, and grandson Scott in Grand Falls. Okay, we've got some emergency vehicles going. They get priority on the road. That's right. Don't pull out for a bus. Let the fire trucks get through. There it goes. Good. Okay. So I'm eastbound now on Westheimer. But anyway, I have my beloved double. I did not know how weak I was getting. And so I went due east from HoustonTX-USA. And the best time of year to go in the desert is winter. The days may be shorter, but it's beautiful cycling during the day if you don't get a headwind. And but it was great cycling. Went east on Montana US 6218. Okay, there's our cross chimney rock points. That's good. Making good time here. Good. Check traffic. Traffic out here. Okay. Good. So, okay, I am going to go straight here. I'm not turning around, so I'm signaling left. I'm getting into this lane because I am going to continue straight on Westheimer. Oh, wait. Blame my last. I'm going to get back into the right-hand lane. I'm going to take a right here. I don't want to go downtown Houston, Texas. I'm just going to stay right. What street is this? I'm pretty close. Well, I'm no longer on Westheimer. I'm on some parallel route. More or less. Good. So, but I went due east on the not yet under reconstruction Montana US 6218, going east through and overnighting at fantastic Cornudas, Texas, USA. I highly recommend everybody go there. Let's see what's first. And then on to Del City. Del City is actually about 15 miles, 24 clicks north of Montana US 6218. Well worth going to. It's also the access point to Lower Big Bend National Park. If you haven't been there, you need to go. Day use only, but it's wonderful. Not easy to get to, but you have to go through Del City. Well worth it though. Okay, let's watch these roads. Potholes, terrible. And then had a good tailwind, blew me across the salt flats. And then I started going up I got into Guadalupe Mountain National Park and I saw a perfect campsite. Had to stay there in the shadow of Guadalupe Peak, tallest peak in Texas, tallest point in Texas. And I said, well, this tailwind will blow me over the pass, or I can camp here. So I decided to camp there. And of course, at midnight, the wind changed 180 degrees, and it took me all day, well, all morning, sorry. The next morning, going to, I'm going to let you in. You aren't signaling, but you're all pulled over like you're going to go in. Well, you're not going in. Or are you? Yes, you are. There you go. You got it. Yeah, I'm crossing Sage Road now. Okay, good. And when I blow my whistle, I wave my hand over my head and let everyone check me. Okay. But it took me all day, and I ended up eating all strongly supporting our Guadalupe Mountains National Park. I bought all the chocolate, and I got to the visitor center, which is at the top of the pass, and then I camped out at the Visitors Texas Information Center. Met a pair from DC, I think, and anyway, the next day continued on to Carl City, and I really needed that because they have food there. It was early in the day. I almost thought about staying there, but I chose not to. I said, well, I still got daylight, and I made it into Carlsbad proper, where I overnighted. Okay, let's get this guy out of here. Go out. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, looking good. Somebody didn't. So, overnight, it was bloody cold. Always cold. Ate at the Blue restaurant. Went on to, from there, continued east on Montana US 62180. Let's see what we have here. I've got a Thursday van. I'm going to get out here and pass it in a minute. We've got to wait. Got a lot sharp behind me. I can't get out there yet. Thank you. Let me through here. Good. Good. Very good. But I ended up getting part of the way on part of my way out of somewhere. But I ended up having to camp with the short days. I on private property. The owner operator came by, gave me permission. She herself was a marathoner. She knew how sometimes when you got to stop, you got to stop. And I definitely don't want to cycle at night in darkness, even though I have lights and I'm very prepared for it. I told her, thank you very much. I'll be gone probably by sunrise. So that's exactly how I went. And then the Montana US 62180 came to a Y, and to my right, the veered to the southeast was it's supposed to southeast is Eunice. So I'm going to have to. I'm in the right turn lane. Looks that way. And it looks like I'm gonna have to take a right. This is the right turn lane I'm in. So, but I got to, and I took that right turn. It was incredible. 30 miles, great. Well, 20 miles, great. The first 10 miles were fantastic. Great shoulder. But I was headed southeast to Eunice. Magnificent. What a great place Eunice, Texas is. Okay. I've got a red, I've got a green, I've got to go. Legal right on red. Good. Now I'm headed south on Post Oak Boulevard. Good traffic, good. This will, so we come to another place parking spot. Pedestrians rule. Okay, so then that perfect, Unison perfect, because that's where Route 18, north to south route went, and it went south from there, back into Texas to Grand Falls, Texas, where I, after 2 days, met up with fantastic Doug Antrim and the water park, little water park. Good, muy bien, the water tower. I wonder if I should turn around and get a view of the water tower. I think I'll do that. I'm going to barge on to the pedestrian right away. Just here, just like this. Let's see, this is one view of it. I wonder if I can come around, get underneath it or something. I don't really, it's not too bad out. I don't need to be soaked with water. But there's no pedestrians on right now. This is okay, I'll take this. So after meeting up with Doug Hantron and Stephanie Scott, it was great. Great weekend with him, and it's the humorous part of it was that his wife was a deacon at the Episcopal Church. Let's see, how am I going to do this? This is a big waiting thing. I guess some kind of thing. I can't go on the. I'm sorry, there's a lot of people. Oh yeah, quinceañera, weddings. See what we have here. This could actually be close to where my most favorite #1 son and my most favorite #1 daughter-in-law got married. I think. But I don't remember. That was quite a while ago. Okay. We're going to take a look this way. See what this water tower is like. Falling water. Okay. Oh yes. Tower of water. Very attractive. Okay. Reason I say, well, let's see. Let's go ahead and I'm going to go out like this. Okay. I'm going like this. Water wall place. That's what it's called. It's called the water wall. Okay, I'm going like this. I'm going a little bit north bit around the water wall. Okay, continue out here. So his wife was deacon at the Episcopal Church in Alpine, Texas. So I went to church. I am not a big church goer unless it's on two wheels. I do love my bicycle, my bike touring, traveling. Okay, let's go through here. See if I can find a cut curb. Okay, I don't see a cut curb right away. Okay, good. Okay, so we went to a Sunday service in Alpine by motor car, of course, from Grand Falls, and it was really great. And we were along the way, and I Doug, would you mind if I didn't attend the service so much, but give me a call when you're having the potluck afterwards? He said, sure, you can do that. He didn't make any promises. Now there's a cut curb. What am I going to see? Let's see what we can do with the cut curb. Well, the cut curb here, good. That's what. Oh, there's a cut curb there. Oh well, no pedestrians, no users. Okay, this would be a good. Well, I need to get to a point where I can do that water wall. So far, so good. But we got, so when the service was over, he called me and I came back and attended the potluck, and it was great. Food is, he wanted me around, and food's a good attractant. So I had a great meal there, and I went around introducing myself to all of the parishioners. Now, that's not a cut curb. What's up here? Gosh, dang. There's no cut curb for me here. That's okay. I'm going to go over like this, I think. Okay, this is going to be, I can go down the grass, I guess. Ooh, I can try that. Okay. Let's try going down the grass. I think that's not going to be a cut curb up there. Just go down the grass. Good. Okay, down. Under this sidewalk, part of the sidewalk. Okay. And that's this side of the water well. That's where a lot of people go to take pictures. Okay, I'm going to continue now. I'm going to get back on Postal Boulevard, and there's Galleria. Big merch, where you sell things, expensive things. Okay, and I will continue up this unoccupied pedestrian route. This is good. I'm going to stop in the shade. Enjoy the shade for a moment. Okay. So I went around introducing myself to all the parishioners and giving them my personal card. And Doug was following right behind me and saying, well, I don't really know him. And I felt sorry for him, so I'm on the road. Said he felt sorry for me. Then it was great. The next morning I did some more continued little bit of bike work. Make sure the bike's working, my beloved Double Vision working fine. And I continued to go south on Route 18 to Fort Stockton, where I overnighted at the Flying J truck stop. Buen dia, good morning. Hola, hi. I'm right in the pedestrian right away there. You had to go around me. So I overnighted there. Then from Fort Stockton, continued south on US 385 to, took me a couple days to get to Marathon, Texas, home of one of the world's greatest, best rural hostels ever. And so I stayed overnight there a couple nights at the La Loma del Chiva hostel, and it does well for every bit. I loved it. Stocked up for supplies. French grocery was an important source. Then went on to continue south on 385, because I knew it was going to be 3 or 4 days, maybe or so, maybe longer. No, maybe shorter, maybe longer. It's just been, I've not ever done that before. But I took US 385 south, going to Big Bend National Park, and winter is the only time to go to Big Bend National Park. And it was great. It took me about 3 days. And I planned it out pretty well. I got into the park. There's absolutely no vacancies. It's winter. That's the only time to go to Big Bend National Park. And so there are no vacancies there. And I loved it. Not because there are no vacancies, but because I had the rough camp. I bought my day pass, and that meant that I couldn't overnight in the park because there are no vacancies. But I ended up, I did the rough camp. I could do that. Well off the road. Took the paved road into the junction. I forgot what the junction is with the other paved road, but right there is where the world headquarters for Big Bend National Park is. And then I went west from there. And it was great because I had this tremendous east wind. Just blew me, the fastest I'd ever gone on a bicycle. 49 miles an hour, 82 clicks an hour. Incredibly fast, going due west. I loved it. And as soon as I left the park, going out the west entrance, the road, that wonderful paved road, makes a sharp 90-degree right turn. That incredible tailwind became a side wind. Blew me across the road. My eyes teared up. It was all over. I thought there was no other traffic on the road. So I continued and got things under control, got into Study Butte. I'm so glad I made it there because I overnighted at the RV site there in Study Butte, Texas, and that's all I needed. It's a place that was safe. I loved it. Stayed at the RV site, had access to the facilities, and of course, Wi-Fi, always needed nowadays. Near the cicadas. And so now I got to, so our intent was to continue going west on Route 170 to Ojinaga, Presidio, where at that point I would take US 67 going east or northeast up to, I don't remember the name of that town. I should. But anyway, it's where US 90 meets Marfa, Texas. But as soon as I started out after my second night, and I was all recuperated and full of energy, and I ate at the great chili pepper cafe. Ate there, just having, of course, I was talking up with all the patrons in there. So I continued going west on 170, and I passed one sign that said 15 miles ahead, 24 clicks ahead is an incredible 15% grade hill, low gears only, et cetera, et cetera. So, well, it's 30 miles ahead. 30 miles. I said, well, okay, I'll deal with that when I come to it. Well, there are other steep grades that are not marked. And I went up to the first one, I think it's Skeleton Canyon grade. Skeleton Canyon, maybe. But I was ascending it after I just passed Terlingua. Fantastic Terlingua. And I just almost at the top of the grade, and I fell. Going too slow. And I couldn't figure it out. And then this truck, pick-em-up truck, went around me. I was in the middle of the right-hand lane. This pick-em-up truck went around me to the left, backed up, and the woman got out and said, you remember me from the cafe? Well, sure. My husband works at Lajitas, and I can give you a lift to Lajitas. And I said, okay, I'll take you up on that. Put my beloved double vision in the back for pickup cab on the back of the pickup truck in the bed, and got to Lajitas. I did an evaluation. I always had my duct tape, made some repairs, and decided, along with the advice and suggestions of my much better half, to backtrack to Study Butte and then take 118 north to Alpine, where she said, I'll pick you up there in a few days, in about 4 or 5 days. I'll pick you up in Alpine. Meet me at the subway there. So we made that plan. I backtracked. I had not completed that, so be it. But I did not know how weak I was getting. But when I got back I backtracked. I got to 118 going north. I went north from Study Butte. And again, another steep grade. But I knew this time I couldn't pedal up it. I had to walk, and I did. I walked up that steep grade with the double vision, and I'm going to get ahead of these pedestrians by there. I figured out how to get ahead of you before you have to pass me. There you go. How about that? So I went up, and I walked up that, and then I had another steep grade, and I was walking up, and it's just because I knew I could not pedal it. I was not going to push the loaded double vision, so I took the panniers and other gear off my double vision, and I walked them up to the top of the grade, and left them at the top of the grade. And I was ready to start pedaling up. This woman in a van stopped across from me, said, "Those bags must be yours." And yes, I brought them down for you. I knew there's a reason for that. And then she said, "Oh, you were going the other way." That I didn't mean to make it worse for you. Well, she kindly took took all my panniers and all my gear back up and left it for me. So when I walked up the grade and I got to the pass, I went ahead and put it back on the double vision. Then I stopped, and I was going, and I fell again. When I had just passed the Longhorn Motel, and I fell. I said, "That's it. I got to stay in the Longhorn Motel." Well, I stayed at they let me stay in the camp by the swing set, $10. I got full access to the fantastic swim pool, and of course a great meal that night in the restaurant. Oh, it was just fantastic. Next day, made it to Alpine. Overnight in Alpine, then went to met my much better half in Subway, but I could not figure out what was happening with me. So I was retired. Our daughter, our I've forgotten what it is. Number one daughter was teaching at an international school in Chiang Mai, Thailand. So I had a place to go. But I was going to cycle over there. I was going to bike tour on my beloved double vision, but something was wrong. I did not know. So I did a mini tour on the International Fort Hancock Las Cruces 10 bicycle bypass, and I know that route very well. And I made it. It took me all day to get to Anthony, New Mexico, which is right on the border with Texas. Absolutely mystified. I could not figure it. It took me all day. And then when I camped in the parking lot of the bank, of course it rained that night, which doesn't bother me a lot. But I knew any time I got off the asphalt road, it's going to be wet, sandy, mucky mess. So I decided to return home. It took me all day to return. I was mystified why I wasn't able to pedal. I just was mystified by it. But I ended up getting jury duty anyway. So all of August 2018, I was planning on cycling over to see most favorite number one daughter-in-law, most favorite number one son in the Bay Area, which is where computer geeks migrate to. And I was going to pedal that. Spend August doing that, and catch a freighter going over to the Far East. Ended up with jury duty, so that scotched all those plans just as well. So I flew and to the Bay Area, spent a few days with the aforementioned most valuable number one offspring in the Bay Area. And then, oh, you're training, good, muy bien. And then went to, ended up flying from SFO to Shanghai. Of course, I had to go to Shanghai because I had to go on the maglev. And I had to go on maglev. And at that time, China had a 17-hour visa-free policy if I go to Shanghai. So that was great. That's exactly what I did. 17 hours visa-free, and that's all I needed because I had a layover there in Shanghai. Then from Shanghai, I went on to Chiang Mai, where our most favorite #1 daughter picked me up at the truly international airport in Shanghai, in Chiang Mai, Thailand. And so I spent a couple of weeks there, got the rest of my travel shots. It was absolutely great. I had arranged to buy another recumbent there, but I had brought tools and my lock because I knew that's what I needed. But when I was at leaving the airport in Chiang Mai and Shanghai, China, they wouldn't pass through their TSA. So I contacted the guy and said, "Hey, I'm not going to buy that bike. I don't have my tools. I don't have a lock, no." And it was just as well. He might have been a little disgusted, but just as well, because I learned how I was going to finish my bike tour around the world. Grasshopper Adventures. And Chiang Mai, Thailand is the international world headquarters for Grasshopper Adventures. I met Boy and James and all the great Grasshopper Adventure personnel. I went on several GA day tours. Wrong way. Go the other way, Chico. There you go. And so I went on many GA adventures, always renting the bike. That was the only way. And then it wasn't until that was October. It wasn't until I went on a GA adventure in Sri Lanka, a week-long adventure, and I knew I needed help cycling. I just couldn't. I was walking up hills. So, and I had a chance for a little extra money. I went to, and I could rent an e-bike. I said, I need all the help I can get, and that was great. So I first got on that Trek 80 e-bike, and it was great. I said, that's it. So I just need a little help cycling. And that was it. And from there, and that was in the third week of February 2019. By the time of the Rite of Silence, a few months later in 2019, May of 2019, I had researched, I experimented with different e-bikes, and I knew what I needed. And it was, after researching, I used the cruise bike is the only recumbent. Fantastic. And I think everybody in the world should get a cruise bike, should have a cruise bike. Absolutely great. My first cruise bike was the S40, but I modified it from the get-go because I also knew I needed to add a little e-help. And that came from ebikekit.com, where owner-operator Jason helped me with obtaining the e-system, 26 by 1.5 e-wheel, and it was great. That's all I needed, I am less than 100 miles from 25,000 miles. That's 40,000 clicks on this amazing e-system. I did wear out the S40 because the dropouts, I had the sand, buff, grind the dropouts just a little bit to accommodate the e-axle. So when I finally broke that after 3.5 years, 15,000 miles, 24,000 clicks, 2 countries, 8 states, I had one of the places I had gone through Brooklyn, New York, where my good friends Diane and KJ were, and I had my S40, and went on a customized bike tour of some of the boroughs with them. When they learned that I had my cruise bike I had broken it finally, sent me an image of a e-bike with an e-motor on it. I said, that's exactly what I need. I contacted President Maria, president of ebikekit.com, no, of cruisebike.com, cruise bike. And she said, well, yes, that's our T50E. And we happen to have two that have been returned for superficial damage. We could sell them to you for a discount. And I said, I'll buy them both, one and a spare. And it was great. That's what I'm on right now. I've got the cruise bike T50E frame set, the drop bars from S40, the stem and front caliper from my daughter's abandoned ATV, my waxed that I had waxed under the Australia South directions on waxing my chain. So I've got wax chains for my beloved Double Vision, and this is great. Now, so I am like I said, I'm approaching 25,000 miles here in Houston, Texas, USA, and we've not sold our home by any means in the hidden gem of the world, crossroad North America, by Pasos de Juarez y Las Cruces, because we are going to be returning from Houston to our home. Houston's just too damn humid. But anyway, we're here to help family, and we'll stay here for a few more months. So, okay, now I'm going north again, and I'm going by the water wall, and I guess I'm going to interrupt some of this. People are getting wet. I guess I'm going to get a little wet. Yes, I'm going to go all the way around it. This is the water wall. You see the mist going this way along the water wall. All you need is a wetsuit. I'm not going all the way. I'm going to cut off over here. ¿Está bien? Okay, gracias. Pardon disco. Disculpe. Oh, I'm going to cut off. That's too crowded. I'll go like this. Okay. Oh, there we go. Go like this. Okay. Enough for the water wall. I don't want to interrupt that's pedestrians. But that was kind of nice. A little bit of moisture keeping it dry. How am I going to do this? It's it's a two-way street. So I guess I'm going to get out here and see where I can. That's called Williams Tower. Water wall. Okay. This looks a little dicey. I'm not going there. A lot of traffic actually. I'm going to. No, there's no pedestrians. I'm going to use the pedestrian right away. And now I'm going north along this pedestrian right away. And I wouldn't turn. I don't remember. I guess I'm going to turn. I'm going north. That means I'm going to turn east. And I get a green. The Post Oak Boulevard. But I can't go until it's clear. Until I have a green. So I'm going to get queued up here. And I will go like this. When I get that arrow or when I get the white walker, I will go. That's the dog road. Okay. See what I have here. This is going to be long. Okay. No, maybe I'll turn right on in dog road. This is Post Oak. $2,955,000 dog road. I don't know my directions as well as I would like. Okay, I've got a green to go. I'm going to take this. I'm in this lane now, and I'm taking the lane. I think this is correct. Stop before the water wall turned me around. Let's see, I see I'm going to pass underneath the interstate here. There's lakes on Post Oak. Ponds. Okay, I need to get underneath the interstates. This is not good. I see do not enter. I need to somehow, I don't know what interstates these are. But I'm not going on the interstate. If I have to, I will peel back and walk on the sidewalk. What do I have up here? This does not look good. I'll go up here. If I have to, I'll come back on the sidewalk. Let's see what I have here. I'm going to line up, queue up here. I do not know. I'm still on Post Oak Boulevard. Okay, that's the right turn. I could turn left here at some point. Okay, I think I would like that more than I would like the other option. But I'm not in the left turn lane. I'm in a straight or right. Well, actually, I'm not even in the right turn lane. I'm just in the straight ahead lane. I want to turn left. That's Richmond. I know Richmond Avenue. I can take Richmond. I want to take Richmond. When I pedaled out here in 2011, I'm Richmond. In fact, that was the avenue that my son had an apartment on. A condo. He lived in a condo when he first. Yeah, so I think what I'm going to end up doing is going over that corner, away from here, and then I'm just going to have to wait. Okay, there's my green. Okay, I'm not turning right, but I am going to. I've got 24 seconds to get over here, and I'm going to queue up to go east. Okay, let's go like this. I'm definitely not going to go that way. Let me take out. Oh, good, I can make it. I'm turning left. Good. It looks like we got a red, but I know it's left over from the green. Good. Okay, this is. Oh, I definitely don't want to be on any. Okay, I'm going to go. This is good. Oh, 610. Okay, I know 610. Okay. Got a green. Let's go. That's what I say. I love it. And I can't do this without my incredibly fantastic cruisebike.com, Frankenbike, and ebikekit.com heavy duty 48 volt direct drive e-system. We all age out. We all are going to need a little help cycling at some point in time. Depending on how committed you are to cycling. I have well over 4 decades, and I was beside myself when I thought, gosh, I'm going too slow. What's going to happen to me? Okay, and I found out. I just needed a lead system to help me. Okay, check that traffic behind me. Watch out for all these potholes and cracks. Hot dogs. I thought you're going considerably faster than 35. I'm going considerably slower than 35. But I'm glad that other vehicle operator was able to get around me without sliding with me. Okay, watch the road. Cuidado, cuidado. Very good, very good. 1 bar. I've used up 1 bar. I see a city bus going there. Good. I know Richmond. This is okay. I'm in the right place. Newcastle. Good. Continuing east on Richmond. I love it. There's the city bus. Will I take off before I get there? Yes. Good. On tracks again. Press tracks. Okay. Avoid the potholes, tracks. And like all public vehicles stop at the tracks. Sometimes the lights and the gates don't work. Okay. Cross over. Okay. Crossing the tracks. Crossing, going. Good. Read it. Now continuing east on Richmond. Okay, good. Excellent. Okay, watch out. I'm waving at you, buddy. Thank you. Here's Metro Garage. Okay, good. East Metro Cancer Center. Cancer-free so far. There's going to be a lighting system. And this is well beyond my checkbook. Look at this. Not too bad out. Little damp here. There's a water leak somewhere. Okay, going around. Things going around my car. Another car going around me. Good, thank you. Okay. I don't like water because it covers up. It can cover up potholes. Okay. Petra flowing in behind. Oh, Petra I want to go to is in a contested zone of the world right now. Okay. Good. Looking good. They've got a green now. We're still going. Very good. Get across the island. Queue up behind the city bus. I don't want to clutch it. Okay, there it goes. Good. www.ridemetro.org. I have often. No, that's a Costco over there. Okay. Trendy Vegan, I'm not now. Chipotle, no. Mama's Kitchen, no. Good, looking good. What do I have here? Queuing up behind the city bus again. Nope, it's going. I'm going. Okay, we're in downtown Houston. Take this to Curving Road. I don't know. Let's see what we have here. I'm on Alabama, going east, I think. It's Alabama. Okay, I've got that said low. Okay, good. Okay, queue up here. Behind the bus. That's good. Okay, let's see. Is it Edlow? How can I do this? Let's see what I have here. Okay, I'm eastbound. Okay. What's before that? Let's go. I'm gonna take a right, go south on what's that other street? I'm a little bit more familiar with these streets now. Thank you, buddy. You're coming pretty fast. Behind me. Okay, yes, we're queuing up behind the bus. City bus. Good. Kind of, well, not rush hour, which is great. Watch out for potholes, cracks, tunnel ridges. Okay, here we go. Right lane, west exit. Let's use that. That's Buffalo Speedway. I can turn right on. I can go right on. I'll go and go south on Buffalo Speedway. And check the traffic. Gosh dang it. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. What a mess. Okay. Okay. So now I'm southbound on Buffalo Speedway. Okay. Whew. Okay, what do I have here? Okay, let's see, green going underneath. Let's see, where am I? I want to say it's that I-69, maybe? East-west. Phoenix Tower. Yakety. Avoid all these potholes. Okay, looks good. I can go over this way. I'll go underneath. That's I-69. I will go underneath. I-69. Okay. Okay, good. And how do I want to do this? I want to go up to... I'm going to go underneath this street. This is, I am on, what was that? Buffalo Speedway. We're going to I-69 and I can take West Park going east, I think. This is okay. Okay, I've got a green. I'm going underneath I-69. I actually want to go left. I'm signaling left. I'm going to go left if I'm allowed to. I'm looking at traffic behind me. I'm signaling left and I move left. Good. Thank you. And I'm going to get in this left turn lane. Turning left. Good. Thank you, buddy. I signaled. The other road users saw it. Thank you. Gracias. Okay. There we go. Good. 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 West Park. And I'm going to go west on, or go east on West Park. Good, 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 good. Where am I going to? I'm going to thank you very much for joining me for this live stream. And I guess I'm in South or South, kind of right. Houston, Texas, USA. And I'm going to, oh, there's my left there. I'm going to go before I terminate now. Okay, now this is our Starbucks. I'm going to get, now get the, there's a bike lane here. This is a good place to terminate. This is at Starbucks. I want to terminate the shade. Right? Just like this. Okay, good. Okay. Now, where's my, well, I can't do it. I don't know. Anyway, soy John Iberg, aka Juanito Iberg, aka Biker John, my World Palm Wheels Retired World Bike Tour. And today is Saturday afternoon, 28th of September, 2024. Thank you very much for joining me. Que tengan buen día. Adios.